Hi everyone, I'm back again. So this is the bookoutlet.com haul order, 32 books, 4 videos. So buckle your seatbelts and strap yourself. Anyways, have Tales of the Pure by Ransom Riggs. And I've read the Miss Peregrine's series. It's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. You have that one, you have Hollow City is the second book, and then Library of Souls is the third. I really love the books. I seen the movie, not that much impressed with it. I mean, it was good as a movie itself, but they just crammed a bunch of it in and took a lot of the interesting parts of the book out. I mean, it was good, but I kind of liked the ending a little bit, but I wish they did it a little bit like the book plus the movie, but that wasn't really gonna happen. But anyways, this is pretty much the book that I can't think of his name right now, but he's the one that's the really smart one, and he's invisible. And Miss Peregrine is pretty much about all the people that you used to see in like the freak shows for the circus, or people that are different, like the bearded lady, the strong man, but these kids in this book's a little bit different. And Miss Peregrine is an Umbridge, which she's this woman that can turn into a bird, and it's actually a peregrine bird. That's why she's called Miss Peregrine. But she can turn into a bird, and she takes care of all these kids that are peculiar, different from everybody else. I mean, you got a kid that has bees in his body. Sorry. Has a kid that can bring back the dead. His dad and him used to live in a morgue. His dad was a mortician. Or a funeral director, or whatever you want to call him. So, these are pretty much orphans, where parents don't want to deal with them anymore because they're different. Don't want to get stares or whatever. But, yeah. Anyways, Miss Peregrine takes care of them along with a couple other women birds. And they go into this like time loop of a certain time, and they stay there. Same day happens over and over again. I mean, the kids can make it different, but pretty much it's the same day. Starts all over at the end of the night, and nobody but them knows the difference. I mean, the regular people go back to normal. It's like that day never happened. So in the movie, the kids almost burn the bar down where Jake's at, where the hotel where they stay at was. Anyways, that doesn't happen the next day. Bar owner doesn't remember it. Bar is back to itself. Not any different. But anyways, Tales of the Pure is the book that one of the boys reads and has different tales about peculiars. Anyways, they use this book to find all the loopholes in the world to get to Miss Peregrine when she gets kidnapped. Because she's in another loophole, and they gotta go through loophole after loophole to find her. Anyways, there's that. I really look forward to it. And that's the only one that I paid more than $6 for. And that was $8.59. So, yeah, there's that. Next one in the order is Furthermore. And I really don't want to say the author's name because I'm probably going to butcher the first name. I think it's Tahiri Mafi. T-A-H-E-R-E-H. And M-A-F-I. Anyways, really love this hardback. And I think about $4.79 for it. And it was pretty much half off or whatever because of a little bit of tear on. Like hardback. Not very interesting, but I love the inside of it. So it's a little bit bigger. Nice. Okay. So you have the about. There are only 3 things that matter to Alice, Alexis, Queen's mother, who wouldn't miss her: magic and color, which seems to elude her, and most important of all, Father, who always loved her. It's been almost 3 years since the day Father disappeared from Fernwood, with nothing but a ruler in his pocket, but Alice is determined to find him. She loves her father even more than she loves adventure, and she'll have to embark on one to find the other. To bring Father home, Alice will travel through the mystical, dangerous land of Furthermore, where down can be up, paper is a lie, and life can be both right and very, very wrong. Her only companion is a boy named Oliver, who is an experienced guide with his own tangled secrets. It will take all of Alice's wit to make it through Furthermore, and hold fast to the magic of love in the face of uncertainty and loss. Best-selling author takes readers beyond the limits of their imagination in this captivating tale where color is currency, adventure is invincible, and friendship is found in the most unexpected places. So, and most of these books, first seen them and wanted to read them because of the covers. I really love the cover of this. But really love the covers. But most of them was because of the cover, or books I really wanted to read over the years. So I have that one. Next are 2 books. Next 2 books are part of a Guardian novel series. And I have Full Moon by Rachel Hawthorne. And Moonlight is the first book of this. They didn't have that one that I seen. If I like these 2, I might read it, but man, yeah, I'm not really sure. But anyways, you have the back. And it's another paranormal book. I may be promised to another, but thoughts of wrath consume me. I don't know how much longer I can resist. Lindsay is wild and reckless, a natural rebel, maybe because her entire life was laid out for her even before she was born. Her parents were among the most powerful members of the Dark Guardians, an ancient tribe of werewolves, and they arranged Lindsay's betrothal to Connor long ago. Next full moon is coming all too soon, and then her commitment to Connor will be final, no turning back. She should be happy, so why can't she stop thinking about gorgeous, brooding Raph? When a dangerous threat on the pack escalates, so do tensions between Connor and Raph. A fight over Lindsay is imminent, but will it be to the death? Find find out. And probably each of the books I'll do a review on. I mean, I'll be doing reviews on them for Goodreads, but might do reviews on them if I really like them. Or I'll do reviews on them if I really like them for videos of them. And then books that I don't like, I'll just put together in a whole video and video series and talk. I might do video series on those of the different books. So it's like good books, bad books. I do a bad book series and good book series. And it'll probably be in the playlists of my videos. So you'll be able to see them there. But anyways, full moon. Really interesting. Definitely read it. And then the next one is, I'm not sure. I don't. Oh. It looks like this is the third book in the Dark Guardians novel series, and it's Dark of the Moon. I loved him forever, but can he never be mine? Brittany is determined to prove herself to the Dark Guardians, and yet she's been keeping a devastating secret. She hasn't experienced any of the intense early signs of change that mark a Dark Guardian's transformation. The only intense feelings she has are for Connor, and she's kept that a secret too, but she knows she'll never have Connor's love if she's not a shifter like him. At the full moon, after her birthday, her greatest fear is realized. She doesn't transform. Brittany is so desperate to become a wolf that she'll go to extremes she never thought possible, and put all the Dark Guardians in incredible danger. So Connor is the first from the first or second book, and he's the one that Lindsay's supposed to marry. So Brittany's in love with him. So yeah. And those two books, Dark of the Moon, paid about $3. And then Full Moon was $1. So some of them were $1, $2. So that's what I got. And excuse the shark glass. Next book is Night Spell by Lee Sipes. And here be ghosts, the map said, and that was all. In this haunted kingdom, ghosts linger not just in the deepest forest or the darkest caverns, but alongside the living as part of a twisted palace court that reveals all night and sleeps through daylight hours. Revels all night and sleeps through daylight hours. Dari's sister was trapped here as a child, and now Dari has a chance to save her sister. But she agrees to a betrothal with the Prince of the Dead. But nothing is simple in this eerie kingdom. Now her sister is chained beyond recognition, not her plan which will be thrown off track almost at once, and not the undead prince who seems more alive than anyone else. Can Dari's warrior heart withstand the most wrenching choice of all? And then, as the reviews on it, and you have the book smugglers, lusciously imaginative and darkly enticing. And then from Justine, might be a good read. I'm mystical and sophisticated. Even the courts of Marie Antoinette, Henry VIII, and the Romanovs didn't have as much murder, treachery, and betrayal as Ghostland. So I think it might be another book series. I'm not really sure. Have to look into that. Anyways, the next book. Oh. Night Spell was about $1. Next one is Soundless by Rachel Mead. And of course I got another one of her books, which will be in the next video. But yeah. I also might have, I'm not sure. Okay, anyway. Anyways, it was a New York Times bestseller. It 2015, so not that far off. And I really like the thank you part of this book because it says, in memory of my father who lost his sight but never his vision. So if you get that, good for you. I get it. So, yeah. If you don't, really think about it. Okay. In a village without sound, one girl hears a call to action and unlocks a power that could save her people. And that's back. It just talks about Mead. And then it's a paperback, but it's like a hardcover, where the inside says about it. At least for as long as Faye can remember, there has been no sound in her village, where rocky terrain and frequent avalanches prevent residents from being self-sufficient. Faye and her people are at the mercy of a zipline that carries food up the treacherous cliffs from Waigu, a mysterious faraway kingdom. When villagers begin to lose their sight, deliveries from the zipline shrink, and many go hungry. Faye's home, the people she loves, and her entire existence are plunged into crisis under threat of darkness and salvation. But soon Faye is woken in the night by a searing noise, and the sound becomes her weapon. Rachel Mead takes readers on a triumphant journey from the peak of Faye's jagged mountain village to the valley of Bigu, where startling truth and unlikely romance will change your life forever. And most of these books are young adult novel books, so yeah. And the last two books of this video are Hollow Earth by John Barrowman and Carol E. Barrowman. And it's another book series. I know, I can never get a standalone book. It's always a book series. It happens a lot. But I wanted the other ones, but I decided to get the first books of the series because they had a couple other ones that were part of the series. But I decided to get the first one of each series to try it out and see if I like it. If not, I can just get rid of them or whatever. But anyways, lots of twins have a special connection, being able to finish each other's sentences, sensing what the other is thinking, perhaps even knowing when the other is in trouble or in pain. But 12-year-old twins Matt and M. Calder, their connection is beyond special and could be dangerous. Together they have extraordinary powers that can bring art to life and ensure paintings at will. Their abilities have attracted the attention of two groups. One wants to imprison the twins so they never use their powers again. The other wants to use the twins to access the terrors of Hollow Earth, a place where all demons, devils, and creatures never imagined lay trapped for eternity. Matt and Em flee with their mother to the security of an island off the coast of Scotland, where their grandfather can protect them, but there is too much at stake for them to be really safe, so people will stop at nothing to find Hollow Earth and harness the powers within, while others will do anything to stop them, even if it means the twins have to die in the process. So of course, with it being a book series, the twins didn't die in this book, so don't have to worry about hearing about that or anything. Anyways, that was a little bit more than books, but it was $3.19. So, yeah, really interested in reading this. Hope I like it so I can get the other ones. Bookshelves might not like it, but... And the last book of the video, and yes, it's very long on the time. But anyways, I have Tandem by Anna Jarkwav from the Many World series. So, another book. Everything repeats. You, your best friend, every person you know, many worlds, many lives, infinite possibilities. Welcome to the multiverse. Sasha has always loved stories of parallel worlds, but she never dreamed she'd be taken to one on prom night. In Aurora Earth's parallel universe, Sasha discovers that her date, Grant, is actually Thomas. Grant's good-looking Dalton. Thomas kidnapped her so she can impersonate a princess who vanished on the eve of her arranged marriage. If Sasha pulls it off, she goes home. If she doesn't, she'll be trapped in another girl's life forever. As time runs out, Sasha finds herself torn between two worlds, two lives, and two young men vying for her love. One who knows her secret, and one who believes she's someone she's not. So, yeah. Really interesting, and I love the cover, where it's Raven or a crow, and then it has Sasha in the picture. Look at that. And of course, book series. So, that is the last video, or the last book of this video. So, see y'all in the next video, if you're still watching.